So today we're in the kitchen about to make this amazing bicep recipe, guaranteed to make you have a higher peak, make it bigger and wider. So let's get started. Now when it comes to training your biceps, you need to realize that there are more muscles around in that area than your biceps, and based on the positioning of your arms and hands will determine which area gets activated more. Now when training for a higher bicep peak, aka the long head of the biceps, you can either have a narrow grip with your elbows flared out, you can also curl with your arms behind your back, or you can have a neutral grip, which is your palms facing each other. So some exercises you can do to get that higher bicep peak. You can do some narrow grip curls with an easy curl bar or a straight bar, whichever one you prefer. Just so you know, the closer your hands are to each other and the more flat out your elbows are, the more activation that you get. You can also do some cable hammer curls with that neutral grip. Just make sure that when you're doing this curl that you want to squeeze all the way on top as well. You can also do some concentration curls where you're using your thighs and anchor. Just make sure when you're doing this exercise that you're squeezing all the way on the top, so that way you can get that extra activation and contraction of the long head. And you can also do some Bayesian curls at the cable column where you have your arm straight back and then you're curling regularly almost like a bicep curl. Just again, make sure you're squeezing all the way at the top to get that extra activation. So that way your bicep peak is looking like Mount Everest. And if you found that corny, if you chuckled, leave a comment down below. And if you're getting value, make sure you subscribe and turn on that bell. Now to get that wider, fuller, thicker look and separation from the front that we're looking for when it comes to our biceps, we have to train or concentrate on the short head of the biceps. And we do that by having a wider grip and our palms facing up. And some exercises that we can do to concentrate on that short head, we can do some preacher curls. You can use a dumbbell, straight bar, easy curl bar. If you don't have a preacher station, you can use the end of an inclined bench. And you can also do some wide grip easy curl bar curls, or you can use a regular straight bar as well. And as always, make sure that you're squeezing all the way at the top to get that extra activation of the short head, and then going all the way down to get that full range of motion when you're training. And if you're getting value out of this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell. Next, we have a muscle called the brachialis, which lies under our biceps. And this muscle gets activated more when we have our palms facing each other or completely away from us. And then when we train this muscle and it gets bigger, it pushes up, which means our biceps get pushed up more, which means our biceps look bigger, which means that we have that overall better bicep arm development. And some exercises that we can do to train our brachialis more or activate it more, we can do some pull-ups, or we can do some regular pull-ups like you're seeing here. As you can see, our palms are facing away from us. And then if you want to get some fanciness into it, you can do these kind of pull-ups as well. And you can also do some reverse curls with an easy curl bar. You can also do some straight curls as well, a straight bar as well. Or you can do some reverse curls at the cable column with a straight bar. Just make sure when you're doing all these exercises, again, you're going all the way up to get that extra activation on the brachialis, and then going all the way down to get that full range of motion as well, to make it as hard as possible, so that way our arm development can be as best as it can be. And the bonus that I have for you today is a muscle called the brachioradialis. It's primarily a forearm muscle. It kind of runs to where my two fingers are going right now, and I have it in this video because we just don't want big biceps. We want good overall arm development, and this muscle gets activated more when we have our palms facing each other or away from each other. And exercises that you can do to activate this muscle more and get it to be fuller and bigger, you can do some hammer curls, or you can use like a dumbbell. You can go with a rope at the cable column. You can also do some seated cable rows as well with our palms facing each other. And you want to make sure, as always, make sure you're squeezing all the way at the top and then going all the way back down to make sure you get that full range of motion and activation of the muscles that are supposed to be being worked. And again, if you're getting value out of this video, please subscribe, turn on that bell, and leave a comment down below to let me know if you're getting value and where I can improve upon as well. Now, when it comes to implementing these exercises at the gym, I recommend you choose one exercise from each category. And each exercise that you choose, you do 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps, no more than twice a week, especially if you're a beginner. If you're more advanced, you can do more if you'd like, but always remember to please talk to a licensed professional before starting any kind of new training regimen. And here on this channel, we try to empower beginner and moderate fitness enthusiasts at home in nutrition and at the gym with the goal of building muscle. So if you're interested, you can go in the corner right here where I have a video about muscle building foods that can help fuel your biceps and every other muscle in your body. And always remember to make mirrors your canvas, weight your paintbrush, sweat your paint, and may your drawing always be beautifully unfinished.